I should probably actually hit the record button. We're on the play. Hands medium. Keeping it. No Tron lands. Remote Isle's probably going to have to get played on turn 2 if I don't rip a land on turn 2. But I do have a turn 3 Oracle. I got a Flicker. My opponents might be on Boros. Nice. Alright. Huh, that was helpful. Definitely cycling the Remote Isle. Yeah, I might miss my land drop on turn 4, but if I'd have no lands in the top 5 cards, then whatever, so be it. Wow, that's not good for my opponent. You know, maybe they're exiling a clue. Yeah, okay, that's better. And they have a bounce hand. Cool. Ooh, I hit Tron. Wow. This deck's fair. Map can get a Fingraph later. I don't need a second Grotto. More like Grot. No. Boom. We did it. I'll bet a Prism next. I mean, if we're going to top deck... Oh, that's also very good. Go ahead and just play a Muldrifter. Muldrifter. And I can play a map. And crack map for Fingraph at the end of turn. Then I can Fingraph back my Muldrifter after they burn it at the end of turn. No? Alright. Sure. You have a Bolt too? No, alright. If they have a second Glinthawk, things might get a little bit spicy, but I think we'll be fine. I might have to Mystical Teachings for a Moments piece sooner than I would like, but it depends on what we draw. I mean, I could just Fingraph and play a Muldrifter. That seems kind of bad. I think I could just go Grotto. Pass. I guess if my opponent goes untapped red source and has 3 Galvanic Blasts, I can die next turn. But we'll see. My current plan is Teachings for Pulse and Pulse back Muldrifter, so I can then wall back the Pulse and go off that way, while also contributing colored mana to the battlefield. Seems like it's just a much better outcome than in trying to Fingraph. Untap red source. Nope, alright. I don't care about this. I can counter it. I don't care to. I'm gonna outgrind my opponent if I get to untap, so. I would like to condescend, or start capsizing them, but I would also like not dying. And I think not dying takes precedence over owning their mana sources. Seems pretty clear to me, anyway. Quicksand's about to get discarded to hand size, I'll tell you that. Ooh. Huh. Wish I had another Tron land. I'll play the Fingraph now. Excuse me. There we go. Sneeze averted. I'll pass. My opponent burns the Muldrifter. I'm probably going to burn a Flicker on it. Yeah, getting my Flicker and Teachings and Pulse exiled from a Bojuka Bog sounds like it's pretty bad. And it is very bad, but I still got a Teachings and a Capsize left. And it deprives my opponent of some much needed mana. Oh, are they in a burn in response? Sick. Wow, this is much better than I could have imagined. Go ahead and get a wall. Arrows is fine. It does help me actually win the game. But, we'll see. I don't think I need to actually win the game. Come on. Palace Sentinels? Sure. What can you attack with? Alright. I do need an anti-combat card. I think we'll start with an Oracle. It may have been better to just teachings for a moment's peace there, but instead we're doing it this way, which worked out as it turns out. My land drop is basically gonna be based on what I want to do next turn. And I think I want to start playing high mana cost cards rather than play a bunch of little colored mana cost cards. So I played a Tron land instead of another colored mana source. I couldn't prohibit plus Moment's Peace anyway. I was 1 mana short. Alright. If I get to untap, I'm going to Mnemonic Wall. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to Mnemonic Wall yet. We'll see. Alright, we're just going to Mnemonic Wall back Pulse and Flicker. And then flashback the piece. Get Pulse first. Yeah. Then we can just flashback the Moment's Peace. And then we can flashback Mystical Teachings if we have to. I pressed F3 on the assumption that my opponent might do something weird, but they were just cracking glow. So I'm going to have to redo my auto yields. Oh. I don't disagree with that concession given how many burn spells my opponent wasted earlier. It was a fine concession. I'm going to put in Copperhead here. You can lock out the combat pretty readily, and then having Copperhead means you don't need to start buffing your life total. You can just put the Circle of Protection Red into play, and all their burn spells can be dealt with reasonably easily. I might want to cut Condescend for another Hydrant Blast, but I'm not sure about my opponent's build, so... What did I forget? Nothing? Alright. Alright, Hollywood. I'm going to assume they were born in 1988. I like to assume the best of people. Hand's good. I agree. Can't disagree with that. If my opponent had a bad 6, a bad 5 is not going to beat my average draw. And this is an average draw. I only have 1 Tron piece. But I do have the Prism. And things were going to go very badly for my opponent. Presumably they were going to go to 5 there. Alright, well, that was easy. Let's see if we can get 2 more.